Hi, welcome everybody to another episode of Chris and Dave's Reality TV Cast. I'm one of your hosts, Chris, and my co-host and very good friend is Dave.
Hey there, Chris, and hello to our listeners out there. Welcome to Chris and Dave's Reality TV Cast. We are covering Love Island UK Season 10, Episodes 4 and 5. Now, Chris, where do you like to start today?
Well, Dave, we had a hiatus. We did say we're not doing a daily. We're sticking to that. And, like you said the other day, we had a little window to a couple of extra episodes. So thank you, everyone, for the support. We do appreciate it. But let's start, Dave, with the new guy, Sammy. Now, I've got to say, Dave, he has got the Chris Phelps 1995 curtains haircut. There is obviously a retro revival to the curtains, Dave, because I have not seen someone. And I used to have a little more funkier at the front. I'd have a bit more of a quiff at the front of my curtains. But genuinely, I'll have to dig a picture out for the Facebook page, Dave. But genuinely, I was like, where has this haircut come from? Because it's welded to his head, Dave, the way he's got that much product on there. However, I was getting, Dave, Owen vibes from season 1 Australia, where I was thinking the power of the beard is, he needs the beard. That's all I'll say, Dave. But I wasn't getting a good vibe off him. I felt he was just dead false. I don't know. There's just something off about this kid, I think.
Very mixed feelings, because I think he's a nutter knob, and we kind of need people like that in Love Island.
Yep.
So I do think he's a bit of a dick, but yeah, I appreciated him coming into the villa because he just seems like he genuinely doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. So I do agree. The haircut, I was looking at, Chris, in Shawshank Redemption, right? When they find the hole and you've got everyone staring and they're all confused and looking at the hole. They're like, what the fuck's that? That was me at the TV screen. Like, what the fuck is with his hair? Is that a hat?
Yeah.
I just couldn't work it out at all. And he does it. I mean, he's got the turkey teeth, hasn't he? They come through shining through my TV screen.
I just want to throw him an apple, Dave. You know what I mean? That's terrible. I feel awful saying that. He's got lovely
some weird spitting image type quality. It's some weird puppet thing. But I mean, he had the different dates and stuff, but. I do appreciate it. It shook up the villa a little bit, didn't it? Because, Chris, it was already on shaky foundations. Because in episode 4, we're not going to do this thing chronologically. We'll just sort of jump around a little bit. I think the Molly and Mitchell, I think we both said Mitchell's looking for that Luca Bish type play. He's looking to couple up very early and then ride out the whole season. And I don't think Molly's quite read the same script. And I think she's kind of doing what she should do, speaking to other people. But I think she kind of likes Sammy a bit, but I kind of feel like she likes Zachariah more. What do you reckon?
The thing is, Dave, you're right. When we talked about this on the preview on the last episode, that Mitch was like, "Come up for her, mate," and all this, because we should kiss him. But Dave, I'm throwing it out there about Molly. The reality radar is back, my friend, and I am getting Olivia vibes 101. Who's the person, Dave, who we said was the theatre student, had been on Love Island, been to Africa, South African Love Island, been to Mallorca, and it was a privilege to go in a fucking VT, Molly. And straight away, I was like, oh, here we fucking go, Dave. It's all fake for me. She's blagging it. I think she did something there with Zach. I do agree. Mitchell, he's a knobhead as well, Dave. Another bell end. But she definitely knows where the cameras are. She knows all this attention is going to be on her. And honestly, Dave, look, fair play, because it's the thing that when they come out, it elevates them. But Molly is the one everyone's talking about on socials and that, Dave. But I can see right through it. And the reality radar says, bullshit, Dave. So I've not got the prediction yet, but the radar is on because Molly she's playing the game. You are completely right. And I don't want to go completely in. Like we were going in on Gemma Rowan, and then after about 3 weeks, Gemma just there was nothing about her, was it? He sort of didn't feature her a lot. But I think with Molly, it's the playbook of play. And we need it. We need the drama. We need all that. But as it was going on, Dave, as much as she was being theatrical and I thought over the top, and she's allowed to sort of speak to the different lads and do what she wants, I was also getting Andrew and from the last one, Dave, I want to. It looked like I sucked a tit. Andrew and what was the girl called? The blonde girl.
Oh, Tasha.
Tasha, yeah, like Tasha did the same, didn't she? She got with a few of the different guys, but ultimately ended up back with Andrew, and obviously he ended up with the other girl, and we all know what happened there. But I found myself getting more and more annoyed with Mitchell because I was thinking, you're a bit fucking clingy. Like you said, he's gone for the old Luke Miss. I'm there from the start. He doesn't get off scot-free in my fucking little black book, Dave, because it's like, why are you getting so annoyed? Like, why are you? He's making it really awkward for Molly. If she's not faking it and she's genuine, then he's making it really awkward, where I think he's turning her off. Anyway, his actions are completely stupid. She'll just walk away if he carries on.
Yeah, I think he's. I mean, let's come back to her in a second, but I think from his perspective, or my perspective on him, to be honest, I'm staying consistent to what I said before. Fake nice guy, right? So it's not been going his way, and he's like, right, fuck it, I'm out. He's spat his dummy for me, and just been like, oh no, basically we've got to be boyfriend and girlfriend from week fucking 1, Chris. I mean, he is intense, and so he seems to have found a little confidant in Jess, though. I mean, all the other girls are kind of around Molly and stuff, and we get, oh, I feel a bit upset. Oh, hang about, let's make this the fire pit. I can't just go and have a cry anywhere. It has to be the fucking fire pit, doesn't it? It's not going to be iconic otherwise. So yeah, I do agree with the slight bit of setup to it, but yeah, I just think Mitch is just too intense. I'm not ruling out. I thought when you said about the radar, I thought the prediction was coming already. It's a bit early, but I thought, oh, Mitchell and Molly will end up back together, after this bit of a tiff or what have you here. But I think it's too early for that. It's just like it's basically nothing more than a weekend fling, and he's after getting married. So yeah, I'm not liking Mitchell out of this. I'm going to cut Molly a little bit more slack. I mean, I don't think she's anywhere near Olivia yet. I see what you mean, though. In terms of the knowing exactly how to play the cameras and stuff. But Chris, I think all of them, bar George, know the game. I think they all know the game. They know what this is. I mean, yeah. So I think if someone's better at playing it than the others, I don't think that singles them out. She's not doing the whole fucking hypocrite thing just yet. She's not saying some things to one person and then completely different things to another. I think Mitchell has just got in way too deep too quick. And, she's just a little bit upset by that. So for me, I'm taking it at face value.
You know what? It's a fair point. And one thing I will say, Dave, the other contestants have got to step up to the game because Molly will get all the airtime because they're not doing anything. So as much as what I'm saying, the producers can only edit what the action is or what they feel the storyline is. So the others have got to step it up. But I agree. That's what does me head in, I think, at this point. He's like, you're right. Mitchell's acting like they've been married and had a mortgage and that. And it's like, they've done nothing. I think they've kissed twice. I mean, they do end up back together at the recoupling thing, but it's like you said, are we going to get that story out? Maybe we will, and that cements their love together. But and then obviously we get Hunt the fucking slipper in like the 6th week when the boyfriend and girlfriend, and we know the playbook. But yeah, it's weird because I think that's what it is. You can just see it coming. So all right, I will put as you would say, Dave, I'm going to put a pin in that. There's not a reality radar prediction, but the radar was going off straight away. Like, oh, is this the producer's favorite already? But she hasn't been Gemma Owen or even like Ekinsu and that, they went in one direction, didn't they? With them, it was like, right, once Ekinsu came in, Gemma's thing sort of cooled down because of Davide and all that. But there was definitely a complete concentration on the first week was on Gemma. So maybe it will, Dave. You know what it's like. It changes, doesn't it? And we forget about characters then as it goes on.
Yeah. And do you not think it was manipulative by him? I mean, not really clever manipulation, more like, when you're 5 years old and threaten to leave the house or something and you go to the bottom of the garden and then come back for your tea because you're hungry. That level of manipulation where he's trying to just spit his dummy a bit and he's trying to force her into a position of saying, look, I'm closed off to everyone else. I'm not going to speak to Sammy, not going to speak to Zach. I that's where he was trying to get her to. But I don't think she's there yet. It's less than a week, mate. Yeah. Chill your fucking beans.
No, I agree. It's been a strange one, actually, Dave, to end of the week as well, hasn't it? Because obviously we got the vote and, there's been so much uproar online and with not uproar, but quite rightly, but a lot of news regarding George even before he went in. And ultimately, I don't think George did enough. He was only got voted off, but he was, his dialogue was off for me, Dave, when he spoke to the girls. I don't know. There was just something off. And every time he got sort of elbowed, you could see he was in desperation mode, wanting to stay in the villa. Yeah. There was just nothing. There's nothing about him that I can truly say I'm going to miss. We didn't see enough of him, and probably for the right reasons after some of the stuff I'd read online, if it's true. So, fair fucks to him. See you later, mate. Go and open a nightclub somewhere in fucking Brighton or something. You know what I mean?
Well, he'd fucking be doing the rounds around Bedford, won't he? He'd be going down the old slug and lettuce next week.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I thought that was the right decision, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing, is he? The no chat or anything. Everything came across really false. Just nothing at all. But if he is down the slug and lettuce or something next week, I probably will go and say and just pull some abuse. No,
no, I don't think you will.
You're rubbish from the back.
No, you're right, Dave. Absolutely brilliant. But we've got what's your name, Dave? We've actually got our first. No, we haven't. It's our third email of the series, Dave, and it's from our good friend Karen, who's sent a couple of emails in the past. So he's put, "Hello, Chris and Dave. Hope you two are doing well. It's unfortunate you're unable to do daily reviews, but to be fair, 3 out of 4 episodes isn't too bad. Maybe you might upload one for the 5th episode today. Who knows? You never know. It's normally quite dead early on, but I definitely like this cast a lot more than the winter one. Fingers crossed it starts to kick off soon. I feel like the producers are making this whole Molly and Mitch saga. Molly going on about how she's open to everyone, only for her to choose Mitch in the recoupling just seemed a bit weird to me. To some extent, I can see where Mitch is coming from, but he has awful delivery. I thought the comment about their age gap was proper patronising. Anyways, I'm not losing sleep over George going. It was hard to look past the allegations from the 2 of his exes, and he didn't really offer much to the show. I'm glad Mehdi stayed instead. I hope the new guy, Sammy, is next to go as well. He's only been in the villa for an episode and a half, but I already find him so irritating and cringy. So thanks very much for that, Karen. Great email. And I think that the Sammy thing, I think a lot of people have been saying the same thing, Dave, about Karen. So about Sammy. So let's see.
Yeah. No, very good.
Perfect.
I do love the interaction. I love getting the emails and like a different perspective to what we have.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's great. I always laugh. We always talk about when we actually get criticised. I love them even more, Dave. They're the ones that get me. I love them ones. So if you want to email us, guys, please email us cdrealitycast@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on social media @cdrealitycast, as always, go over to Facebook, Chris and Dave's Reality TV Cast. Come over there. You need approval. We'll get you in there. It's the race to 700 friends over there. So please come over. And if you do want to support us, go over to patreon.com/CD Reality Cast. So we have a new Patreon, Dave. Welcome to Amanda. Thank you for supporting us, Amanda. And we will do the roll call of honor for today. So today's roll call of honor is, again, Amanda, Larissa, Helen, Alex, Macy, Nicola, Emma, Fiona, Cassie, Megan, Kate, Maggie, Kristen, Zoe, Gillian, Keith, Helen, Brianna, Chloe, Noreen, Joanna, Libby, Katie, Dee Dee, Susan, Lauren, Lucky Lulu Green, and Ken Gustafson. So thank you so much, guys, for all your support. It's amazing as we go into week 2, but really enjoying it.
No, it's okay. It's a week one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The always a little bit slow. We've got to see tiny bit of drama at the end there. So, let's see where that takes us next week. I hope after that recoupling at the end with Molly and Mitchell, I hope that's not it. That's not them coupled up now.
Yeah.
Or else I will be feeling like that's quite a manipulative play by Mitchell, and he's kind of got what he wanted there. But I don't think Molly's in that position to be kind of pinned down yet, so to speak.
It took me a while. That took me a while. Right. Anyway, right. That's not me right off that day. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye now.